Hi friends, today I have come with an easy layered fish biryani. In this video I will show step by step procedure. I have taken pomfret fish to make this and let's see how to make it. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and support us, and if you have any suggestions, please let us know in the comment section below. First, I have washed a pomfret fish and cut them into small pieces. I have taken head piece also. If you want, you can avoid it. I am applying masala first and then shallow frying it. First, I have taken half teaspoon of turmeric powder and half teaspoon of red chili powder. This is a spicy variety, it's a more spicy, so I am adding half teaspoon. If it's Kashmiri red chili powder, you can add 1 teaspoon. Then I added salt to taste and a quarter teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of garam masala. Next, nicely mix it and then keep it aside for half an hour. Later we will shallow fry it. Next, I have taken 3 cups of kaima rice. It's a very good variety of rice available in Kerala to make biryanis. It has a good aroma. If you don't have kaima rice, you can use basmati rice. Wash the rice well 3 to 4 times and then soak it in the water for half an hour. In the meantime, we can fry the fish. Just shallow fry it, no need to deep fry. We are frying the fish so that it will not break into the biryani. It will be firm and tasty. Next, the ingredients required for masala are sliced onions, thin long slices, then some garlic, ginger, chilies. I have taken 2 types of chilies, and curry leaves, tomatoes and coriander leaves. I am grinding ginger and garlic into a paste. I am also adding fennel seeds and cumin seeds into it. 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Grind it well and then slit green chilies at the center. Cut the tomatoes and keep it ready. And in the meantime, we are frying the fish also on both sides. I have taken the same oil which I used to fry fish to add the masala. First, I am adding the spices like cinnamon, cardamoms and bay leaf. I have also added cloves. You can add any dry spices. Then add sliced onions. At this time itself add green chilies also. I forgot to add it. Add it at this time itself. Now take a pressure cooker. Add 6 cups of water for 3 cups of rice. Add dry garam masalas like cinnamon sticks, cardamom and cloves. Later add 3 cups of rice. Then add salt and stir well. Later close the pressure cooker. When the steam comes, put the whistle of the cooker and lower the flame and cook it for 10 minutes. Then our rice will be done. There will not be any water left to drain. It will be perfectly cooked. In the onions, I have added ginger garlic paste. Then added curry leaves and green chilies. But it's better to add curry leaves and green chilies initially itself when we are adding onions. That will give much better aroma and taste. Now let's add dry spice powders like turmeric powder, half teaspoon, half spoon of red chili powder, half spoon of coriander powder and a little bit of garam masala. Stir well. Next add tomatoes. Then stir well and then let the tomatoes cook completely. After this, cook it till the oil separates from the masala. After that, add the fish pieces. Cook the masala along with fish pieces on low flame for about 5 to 10 minutes till all the fish flavor and masala gets very well mixed up. Then separate the fish pieces before adding the masala to the rice. I am separating the pieces so that the fish bones do not get mixed up into the biryani. Sometimes the fish pieces will also break, so it's better to separate the fish pieces and keep it. Add coriander leaves at this stage. By then the pressure of the pressure cooker will be released, so open, and now let's see how nicely it is cooked. All the rice are separated. Now separate half of the quantity of rice into a bowl, then add the masala, half of the masala, then add the rest of the rice, then again the masala along with the fish pieces. Here we are layering the biryani. If you have fried onions, you can add it in between the layers. You can also add some more coriander and mint leaves. I did not have it, so I did not add. Then close the pressure cooker. Take an old cast iron tawa, place the pressure cooker on top of it and leave it on a low flame for around 10 to 15 minutes on dum. I have kept the head part of the fish separately, otherwise sometimes while serving these portions will get broken and the bones will get into the biryani. Now the biryani is ready. All the rice pieces are well separated. Thanks for watching the video and stay tuned for more easy recipes.